My name is Brandon Savage. Welcome to the highly anticipated, long-awaited Saints Row the Third Remastered review. So how the video is going to go, I'm going to talk about some details about the game, some background information, the size of the game, the trophies, the DLCs, everything you get with the game, how much it costs, tips and tricks, and all that. So I'm hoping you guys enjoy. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. We haven't done the giveaway yet, so if you are just watching this within the past hour or so, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, so you know when we're giving that out. All you have to do is leave a number down below in our explanation video. So, Saints Row the Third Remastered, let's talk about it. The original game came out November 15th, 2011. It's one of the many of the Saints Row games. The developers is Volition, Spearsoft Studios, and Deep Silver Volition Studios. So, platforms for the game: PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. The original size for this was 59.15 gigabytes, but there was an update within the past 2 days. When it comes to the trophies, there is 50 story trophies and 3 additional DLC add-on for trophies, which brings it to a total of 80. Now, today's missions, we're going to be doing 2 of the 3 DLC add-ons. We're going to be doing Gank Evil and the Clone, so it's kind of exciting. Oh, it's Gank Evil 7 and Gangsters in Space and the Trouble with Clones. So we're doing Trouble with Clones and then one of the Gank Evil side mission add-ons. So we're going to go ahead and go into this cutscene real quick before I continue talking about it.
Calling my allies to arms, I met them with the solution to our problem.
Okay, what the hell is that?
A mobile stage! Hop in! I'll explain along the way to Planet Saints.
How is this supposed to help us?
Pierce is a singer. If he sings Aisha songs, we can calm the savage beast within Johnny, giving us a chance to reason with him.
You gotta be kidding. And why are we going to Planet Saints?
Today is Fan Appreciation Day at all those locations. Gat may turn up looking to reconnect with the Saints. Only problem is the crowd.
What about them?
We'll have to keep them from spooking him. Take this B-gun, my own genius creation. It should be able to hold off any crazed fans without killing them.
Fine, we'll give it a shot. But this better damn well work.
Alright, so this is one of the big things I like about this over GTA is the comedy we have in this. Now you're going to see some of the combat featured in this and some of the comedian guns they have. It's a whole different world compared to GTA, where it's more realistic. This is more comedian, mixture of science fiction, and that's what makes it great. So this game's only $40, and you get 3 additional DLC add-ons, which consist of the Gank Evil 7, Gangsters in Space, and the Trouble with Clones. I believe this is a great deal. The story's not too long, so that's why I'm going to give it a pass for that in my in this review. The one thing I don't like is there is a lot... Oh, I guess it didn't work. A lot of time-consuming issues,
I hate you right now.
I should say, because if we're going for the platinum, there's just a lot of off-the-story missions that are just so time-consuming. I managed to do them all. I got the platinum trophy. That's why this has been so delayed. It's a grind. So I'm gonna go through all of those in a minute. As we're doing this, we're using the B gun. But I'm going to give you some of the tips and tricks about this. So, some of the good things about this game is Gangsta in Space. I really love the DLC for that one. This one isn't too bad. I'm really enjoying it so far. I don't want to say too much about this one because it sort of is connected to the story, which is kind of nice. But, as I said, the comedy is really great, which it doesn't keep it boring. The gun choices, as I said as well. Comedian, as we just get a trophy there. When driving, you get arrow points, so it helps you instead of using just a small little dilated version of it in the bottom left on the minimap. The collectible finder upgrade, that is such a huge thing I enjoy because usually most games don't give you that. Instead, you have to look it up on YouTube, stuff like that. But no, these ones actually give you the upgrade. You don't have to pay for it at all. It's no additional add-on sign or purchase. It's just in-game money that you have to buy it for. And the customization is really good in this. I enjoy it. I love sitting there creating cars, and also you get some really cool wardrobe costumes, for example, like this. And there's plenty more as long as you continue the story. And the combat's not too bad. It's pretty simple too. So they made it really simple, so a lot of you don't have to know like sort of combat styles or controls for special moves and all that. It's just simple. It's like 1 or 2 buttons. Some of the bad aspects, AI card glitch. So there's actually a couple with this. I think they should have fixed that, in my opinion. Sometimes when you shoot people, they get stuck to your car and they're just flinging on top of the roof. That was a big issue, and it confuses me because the more you upgrade your guns, you earn fire up like add-ons to your guns for my SMGs, for example. Oh gosh, I missed that turn. But it makes you think your car's on fire and it's about to explode when it's not. It's just a dead fling body stuck in the middle of the roof. And that's a big issue that I didn't like. Another one is bow juking it, which is a trophy in this where you have to hijack 50 cars. It's a faster way to hijack. But when you do that, it gives you the animation in the beginning, but it doesn't actually happen. And it's a big issue. Spamming your button doesn't work either. I personally had just kept going along, and there it was right there. It just slows down, and it's kind of an issue. And as you've seen right now, there is a little bit of an issue too with the actual points of where you have to be. You have to like be really close to it instead of being like a couple feet out. I don't know what just hit me there. The next one was invisible walls. And what do I mean by that? So when I was playing the story, I was doing the side missions that you have to do just for the beginning. It shows, hey, there's these missions available. And oh, there's Gat. Alright. But no, anyways, when you shoot your gun through, like, for example, these barricades right here, when you shoot through them, it blocked my shots, and it was really bothering me. So, another one is car flipping. Doesn't exist. I feel like that's an issue, because you should be able to flip your car. Like in some games, like Halo, you're able to flip the Warhog if it flipped over. I think they should have added that. It's 2020, guys. I know it's unrealistic if a car flips over, but I just think it's something that needs to be added on. And then the bridges. After you beat the game, the bridges don't go back down. So when you're in the, like, I don't want to explain how in the story, but when you get so far in the story, they lift the bridges up, so they try to stop you from leaving certain districts. And oh wow, I wasn't expecting that, sorry. Where was I? Yes. They don't come back down after the game. Even if you've had it completed 100% for a long time, they're still there. And it's a big issue for me, and it's something I hated. And then car teleportation. So, this is another car issue. When you're driving, and you like stop, your car will continue to move back. It starts to move backwards, and it brings you with you when you fully stopped. And that was a big issue that I didn't like. Now I don't like the fact I keep saying that. But it was something that hasn't been fixed, and it's kind of dumb because it's just pulling you back when you fully stopped. And then for some tips on the game, invest in the businesses first, because over time, I'm going to show you how you earn money. So if you go on, hit the D-pad, not the D-pad, the pad button on your PS4 controller, you go to cash, and then this is where all your money comes from for businesses that you invest in, which I'll show you in a little bit. But after you beat the game so long, cash is worthless. So as you can see, hourly city income, I earned $43,000. My cash right now is almost $2 million. And then this is what I'm talking about. So it's not going to show me because I'm in a mission. Okay. Well, there's these orange icons that show up on the screen here that you can invest and buy. You want to invest into all those a little bit, not all, I should say, but you will need to invest into all to be able to get the platinum trophy, to buy all these areas. And what you do then is you earn income that you can just get off your phone, like I said, and also doing side missions, which you also have to do, getting collectibles as well, and and upgrading your strongholds. Upgrading your strongholds also give you money too. Besides that, do challenges before you complete the full game. That's why it took me so long as well. I'm gonna quickly break down into this. The challenge is right here. Nut shots, you know what that means. Shoot them in the balls. Grenade kills, you can do that in the story. Cars destroyed, do that in the story. Do that in the story. Boats destroyed, do that in the story. Do in the story. Carjackings take you a while. That's why I like the juking it. It's easy, it's fast, so you can just go from car to car, and it's set. Mascots killed, you can do that in the Gank Evils. There's a lot. It's all your enemies are mascots and costumes, such as the Saints Row drink, animals. Hoods explored, just drive around. Straight up, just drive around throughout the story, you'll get that done. Shortcuts found, it's in between buildings, stuff like that, easy. Hostage taken situations took me a little bit too. You have to look for cars with hostages. Sometimes you get lucky, you get two instead of just one, maybe three if the most. Stores robbed. This is a little glitchy because you're supposed to aim. When you do those, you have to aim in on the register person. And when you do that, it sometimes doesn't work automatically, so you just gotta keep holding it down until it gives you the icon to the left saying, hey, to zoom in more if you want to rob the store. So just keep holding it down. Streaking time. This one took me a little bit to understand because you think it's a simple process. All you have to do is remove all your clothes in the stores, but no. You have to hit up on the D-pad a couple times, I believe, or it's triangle, one of the two. And it begins that, and you just have to run around people, and you get a certain amount of seconds, and you have to continue it and continue it and continue it until you run out. Big air distance, big issue I had was there's not a lot of jumps. It's just staying in the air for 5,000 feet. That one was one of the ones I did at the end. Gang members taunted. Do this one before you finish and take over all of Steelport. When you take over all over Steelport, all your gang members disappear, and it's just your people only. It's very slim chances to find gang members, and it was a big issue for me that I personally had a hard time finding. Vehicle surfing time, it's really simple. You just jump on top of a car, it'll give you the icon and like sort of in the middle of the bottom. All you have to do is hold triangle, and then it shows you how. You just gotta balance your left or right analog stick onto that. Windshield cannon distance, self-explanatory. Just drive in, you gotta fly through. People run over, do that during the missions. Oncoming lane distance, you can do that during the missions. You just go into the separate lane, drive straight. Wheelie distance, just get a motorcycle and just hold one of the analog sticks down, and it does the wheelie. Power slide time, you're driving and you hold X and you do a power slide. These is where I want to clarify that this is why you don't complete all of Steelport right away. Decker Specialist, Luchadores, and Morningstar, those are your three big gang areas throughout the city. Get these kills first before you finish all of Steelport. How do you get the specialists to show up more? Just keep roweling the gang members up. Keep killing them, blow up their cars. The more stars you get, it's like GTA, the more stars you get, the crazier the chaos gets. So that's when they come out. Car torpedo, all you do is you drive really fast, you hit triangle and you jump, and it'll give you the car torpedo. Vehicle mod spending, this is where you buy rim jobs, which is all around the city. That's another business that you invest into, you get money. All you have to do is spend a certain amount. Human shield uses, all you do is you hold triangle on anybody around you, and it does the human shield. I personally did this so many times I didn't mean to. Two-wheel distance, you can do basically throughout the story, throughout completing all these other ones. It's super simple. Multi-kills, it's just killing multiple people at the same time. Base jumps nailed, let me clarify that. I would recommend going to the Saints HQ in downtown and just jump off the helipad. Use the parachute right away, and then it's going to give you, would you like to do a base jump? You hit triangle again. That's how it does it. No weapon kills, I'm going to clarify this, only works on gangs. I tried doing it with citizens. It wasn't working for me. Stag, that is your another gang, as you can say. It's just the military, but more promoted. Make sure you do that as well before completing the full game. I'll have to talk about Stag a little more into the vehicle hijackings. It's a simple concept, but there's a couple vehicles that you have to steal from military bases and gangs that it's just a conflict of when you complete all of Steelport, it's harder for you to find. Stoppy distance, super self-explanatory. Just drive and then instantly stop on the motorcycle while holding up on the analog stick. Compliments paid, that's just up on the D-pad, and then to taunt, it's on the left on the D-pad. Distance traveled, just drive throughout the game. That one took a long time as well. Gang ops defeated, that is actually one of the trophies you're going to need separated to completing the challenges. They don't show up all on the map, but majority of them do. Some of them are actually, you have to go in the air to find them, but they'll show up on your screen once they do. But to also know if you haven't gotten those, it's gray on the mini-map down below, and then if you completed the area, it's purple. Survival completed, this is the last thing I did. I was actually doing this earlier today on the live stream. Survival, okay, I got confused about this. To get a survival call, all you do is run around. That is it. You can't drive. You can't have any notary, which is like having conflict with gangs or police. Just not drive around. Just walk around, run around, and they'll give you the call. You just accept it. They tell you where to go. Shows up on your mini map. Just go there, get it done. It's simple, but it's a lot. Emus destroyed, 50. Pretty self-explanatory. Just drive around, blow it up with RPG. Killing brutes, you can do that throughout the story, and headshots throughout the story. Next, the vehicle thefts. This is what I was talking about. These are all the cars you have to do. They give you an area. You have to go. Sometimes you have to kill people there, and you drive. I recommend doing majority of them during the story, but unlock the cell phone ability where you're able to take off any pressure or chaos on you. You have the options of gang, clear all the gang notary and all of the police notary, plus the mayor favor. They can also clear all that too. But there's some of these cars, such as the lockdown car, which is a SWAT car, Enforcer. That one you should do before you complete the full Steelport, all of the Steelport area, because once Stag is gone, it's harder to find the Enforcer. Challengers, the Condor as well. I was able to find this one though with completing the full game, but it just took a while for me. And that's the rest, really. Self-explanatory. Assassinations. These are the ones where they'll show up anytime, but you have to read the objective, because that's how you pull them out of where they are. So, for example, it's highlighted in purple. Steal a cart at the airport. So when you're at the airport, you steal a cart. He will appear. There'll be an icon. You just shoot him. You kill him. You're done. They get more complicated throughout while you go. Some is steal limousines. Sometimes you have to buy stuff. Sometimes you have to taunt people, like that one. They're just all around the city. Self-explanatory as well. But I'm going to continue this mission now after that. But yeah, that's more of the in-depth of, hey, if you want the Platinum Trophy, this is what you got to do. The driving in this game is pretty good. It's a little heavy, but it's fine.
On the hunt once again to save our friend. We knew the faster we reached him,
But in my personal opinion, the Platinum Trophy, ass. It's a lot of time. If you're not willing to put in a lot of time like I have for this, the game has taken me, it's going to take about 45 to 50 hours of completion just to have this all done. At least it did for me. But I think it will too, and I haven't finished everything exactly.
I really hate you both right now.
This B thing work on Gat?
I think so.
You have to try. Otherwise, Pierce is gonna have to get his head ripped off.
Back in the day, you niggas like the paper before I got paid. You know, as a dreamer, you get some way. You don't like my checks, back in the day. Oh, no, it's like that.
Okay, I don't know why this isn't working, but as you can see, there's a couple glitches still in the game. It really shows that all they did was just fix all the graphics and called it. Because he's not even getting up. I feel like this is supposed to be more difficult. He's just taking a knee.
Hold on! I have a secret weapon! This is guaranteed to work!
Okay, I don't know what's going on.
It would take something more powerful. The most powerful feeling of all. Love.
You did it! You fucking did it!
She was his one true love! I couldn't let him live without her!
Holy shit, this is working!
I told you!
Kid, you got lucky here.
Soon we can take them both home!
Wait, you hear that sound?
I should have known then. It was the sound of doom on our doorstep. Aisha! No!
What now?
A pissed off Gat is one thing. A pissed off Gat clone needs something powerful to stop him.
Lucky for them, I had just the thing.
But just like that, guys, that's pretty much how the game really goes. The comedy carries this game, in my opinion. I think for $40, you won't be let down. It's a really great game. Is there one more? Yeah. Okay, there's one more, but I want to show you the other DLC of the Genki, so we're gonna drive all the way over here real quick for that.
My bag now.
And then there's just an example of the bull duking them right there. All you do is you hold L1 and triangle at the same time for that. But I was gonna go through the upgrades as well, and what you get with also the $40 edition. It's the only edition though, but with it you unlock more than what you originally had in the 2011 edition. The activities you had to actually earn, I believe, throughout the game, these you don't. They're given to you right away, which is really nice. Strongholds, this is what I was talking about. You get weapon cache or you upgrade them. More of them show up as well too. Customization, these are for your gangs. I don't really do that too much because I don't care. But you can add so many different wardrobes and styles, which is really nice. Bonuses, so this is how you make more money. Hourly income of 1,000 for keeping the Morningstar hose. Completed all city takeover. That's also a trophy. Gang abilities, so such as health increase, revive timer, followers. Homies, which is like your allies throughout the game. There's a lot of homies in this game you actually meet. And a lot. Then the notaries, this is what I was talking about, like the stars. You have to unlock those as well. Oh, wait, though, these are the ones that I was talking about that you need to unlock. Only cost 16,500 for some of those. That one was free because of Mayor, but the police that's helped you wipe away, gives all the chaos away. And then vehicle upgrades or buying vehicles. I guess you could say you don't buy them, but this is the most expensive one out of all of them, the Nitro Boost. These are the vehicles you earn throughout the game. There's a mission where you take out one of the gangs where you have to play as a cyber tank. The Genki's. Genki's like one of the big, huge DLC add-ons / emblems of the game, I'm going to say, because it's such a big way to recognize this game. I had to do this recently, but when you reach level 50, you get unlimited ammo for explosives and guns. I didn't know that, so I did that recently, and it's been a blast, so it saves money too, even though you don't need it anymore. Bullet damage, explosive damage, fall damage, fire damage, vehicle damage, all right there. Health is a big one. It gets to the point when you upgrade all your health, it's impossible for you to die unless you blow yourself up. So I just had a blast of that, of just not being able to die. You can just rush, you can just make it more chaotic for you and fun in that way. And then there's more of the abilities. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to do this last Gank Evil, and that's going to be the video. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to go ahead and read some of the comments right now while I'm driving. I know, don't text and drive, guys, but it's how it has to be. I wasn't expecting a lot of people in here, so I thank you for that. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe as well. Only less than 49. Oh, and then now my vehicle is in the ground, if you guys can see that. Okay, I'm gonna have to get out of this car. That is the first time that's happened, so that's another bad side of this game. Cars go into the floor for some reason. Let's read some of the comments. Sup, bitches? You know what time you doing giveaway? Won something? Okay. Oh, no, I didn't miss anything. How is the game's performance frames-wise and crashing? The game performance is great, honestly. It's good, it's smooth when it comes to being able to run and play and stuff. It's not... You can tell it was a remaster. You really can. The graphics are great now. The frames, I didn't have any frame issue. I personally recommend save after every mission, every side mission you do, just because in case something does happen out of the ordinary, you'll have that save slot saved already. And if you really want to, make sure you save before each ending of parts, because you have to go back and do the different ending. That's one thing I liked over GTA, is that you have special endings to different parts, but the overall ending stays the same no matter what. At least I think I found it like that. Alright, so I think we're pretty close, but this is what I was talking about, the arrow indicators. It's really nice. You know, you always don't have to check the minimap. It just tells you, hey, go here. And here we are. So this one is the Sexy Kitten Yanksum. Never thought I'd be saying that live on stream, but I am. So all this one is I'm going to be a ball of yarn. I have to destroy a lot of shit. So that's pretty much it. But as again, this game is more destructive for people compared to GTA. And more comedian, of course, as I keep repeating. But yep, this is it. So all you have to do is go up on the left analog stick. And then here, it's going to test. With all these explosions stuff, you're going to think, wow, the frames are going to crash. Absolutely not, man. It is smooth, it is crisp. That's one of the big factors about this too. Now, the goal into these is to get $500,000 of damage. And you can see the little icon showing up there that it re-heals your ball of yarn.
Parachutes are a wonderful invention, Zach.
And if a shoot fails?
Try all you want, Zach. I'm still beating you to work in the morning.
I think I've done this one, but I'm not for sure. I struggle with the Yanksum, I'm not gonna lie. The Yanksum missions. It's just a lot when not able to shoot. You're just rolling around, having to destroy stuff. But my tips is make sure to destroy all the lampposts. It's also a help, as well as this cars coming and the walls. You get more points, of course, through the destroying of the red signed vehicles, like up here, and I am currently stuck. There we go.
I can live with that.
And there's some of your mascots right here. They're also in carts. I may not get this on the first try, guys.
Just salt in the earth.
Oh, I've gotten the shockwave. Okay, so this is the shockwave. All you do is press right trigger on that, and boom. That is the shockwave. I don't think I'm gonna get this one, guys. I apologize. I'm not, as I said, I'm not really good with this one. I'm good at the other one, which is really nice. All you do is you go into like sort of an obstacle course, you shoot them, you have to get a certain amount of money. A lot of this game depends on side missions getting money, I've noticed. So that is my big one status quo to you guys, is to make sure you get as much money as you can.
I think it's the Genki girls the mayor's more interested in.
And if he wants a private interview with any of the girls, punching Genki in his pocketbook isn't the way to go.
Well, I wouldn't want to be the mugger who tried to hold up the overlord of Gank Evil.
I agree. Do you know the Zach, but Professor Genki used to test out all
And of course, combos are the big thing in this game to make sure to keep, because the more combos, the higher the boost. For example, we might actually get it now. It's getting really close. I don't think I'm going to get it. I think I'm going to be just short, guys. Oh, no. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. So we should get a trophy coming up here, because I've completed all of the Gank Evil 7 challenges, if it ever ends. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that is just some of the add-ons you get with the game. That is going to be it for me today, guys. Just a little bit more clarification: when you complete a side mission, the icon goes gray, so you know, hey, you've done it. That is all the Gank Evil instances, I believe, on here. So I'm going to go finish the clones by myself. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what other reviews you'd like me to try out. Sorry it took so long. Make sure to enter in the giveaway. And my name is Brandon Savage, and I'll see you guys next time.